So we'll kickstart that game with a lot of emotions, very high. The tension was high, and House of Folk will start the game with a promising move. You see that brilliant skill from Salifu, nearly getting the opener, and Karela will bounce back. Dear Wusie, the tormentor-in-chief, Patrick Razak was at its best, and another strike on goal from Bania Taylor. Beautiful skill here from Bashir. That mistake from Nkoaa say nearly gifting House of Folk that goal, and Patrick Razak from the 1-2 of Victor Edu nearly got the opener again. And Safufro will clear his lines, and here is the first goal. A bad clearance from Nur Sule. Ball will fall for Dear Wusie, taking a ricochet of the House of Folk defender, and Maxwell Bwachi will blast home for the first goal. And that free kick, one connected by Umar Bashir and one saved by Benjamin Mensah. Here House of Folk will still probe, and from that corner from Salifu there was Kojo Abi Jr. with that header. We see that kick again, and Kojo Abi Jr. will head that ball in, and now was the equalizer. Karela will push, and House of Folk nearly committing another mistake, but this time it was a 3-year ban here with that wonderful strike. But great save from Ansafofro, and referee Jacob Aduntara will end proceedings 90 minutes here. Karela 1, House of Folk 1. Prince Anand take it over.
Well, we're here at the Camp Park. The match is over, and the two teams have shared the spoils. Let me start with the Hearts of Folk coach, Samuel Boyden. Coach, how tough was this game for you today?
Yeah, it was very tough. Since we started, we could say that the both teams are playing well. During the first half, we played well, we possessed, but the second half is quite unfortunate. Just a little mistake that they got chance to score. But you can't beat Hearts of Folk twice. They draw with us in our home match, so we decided to take the three maximum points, but it's quite unfortunately that they scored earlier, so we came back strongly to cancel the goal.
I noticed that you made 3 technical changes, and it looks like the changes you made worked with you, with Obin Jr. coming in to get the goal. Was that the plan?
Yeah, it was. You could see that when we were down, we need to make the tactical change. So I brought in Obin Jr. and then Isaac Mensah. They came to mop up with the strategy and the speed up so that we can utilize the chances that we got.
I see. Okay. You picked a draw here, which is not bad enough. But moving on, the fans, management, in fact, the Phobia fraternity wants to see Accra Hearts of Folk in winning ways.
Yeah, what I want to say, that they should support the team. Okay. Even though every coach is running out of the Hearts of Folk, but I came in strongly to take that job. They should support and pray for the team and support Toke and the management so that the team can reach the highest standard.
We wish you the very best in your next match. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Samuel Boyden, the head coach of Accra Hearts of Folk, sharing a moment with us. We will now talk to the head coach of Karela, Coach Augustine Adote. Coach, this is one of the few matches that we've really seen you on the edge, urging and pushing the boys on. Did you think something went wrong today with your tactics?
Well, thanks for the opportunity. Starting the game on a promising note was a clear indication that we were going to carry the day. Thank God we took the lead, and then with 4 minutes left to go, a sad incident happened. I'm short of words. Looking at the physical ability of my team, the input was perfect, and individual, group, and team tactics also looked good to me. My best play. There were times when you heard me shouting. I was just urging them to make sure that we end the game with a 1-goal lead. But unfortunately,
you made a tactical change. You brought on Maxwell.
Watching.
Yeah. Was that something that you had envisaged, or it was just a change to hold up?
Yeah, the game was heading to the end, and there was a need to ensure that I had beef up the attack. That was why I brought on Maxwell Boache. And then Boache came in, he showed it. He scored the goal.
But earlier on, we also noticed that you were going to bring on
Kwame Boateng, yeah, because I needed the goal. So there was a need to beef up the attack. That was why I brought on Maxwell Boache.
At least, well, you've got 1 point at home, which means moving on, you have to fight for maximum points.
Anyway, 1 point is better than none. We have more games at hand. Come Sunday, we are playing against Kingfisher. Exactly. And we also need to map a strategy to go and pick the 3 points, or at least earn a point.
We can only wish you the very best.
All is not lost yet.
We can only wish you the very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Augustine Adote talking to us. Let's now share a few moments with the man of the match, Diawusie Taylor. Diawusie, first of all, Aiko, 1 year this season, a pushy woko national team. Wasaba, Dada na Sana American, and then match the next sir.
Yeah, they can. And America said, Karela United, they are said 3 points. They move up because I have bought 3 matches, you're 1 point. Sure. But until I had been and said, a bad debate in India and let me get 3 points in Akahu. But I think that Kaka and then answer. No match, not oh, match they because playing against I have to cook an easy match for us a big club. And you know, by myself, this behind the preparation. But I think they're a bit nice. But
the last match is now Nkoaa, but at least the next one for 1 point. If the next match is then they expect to influence.
I can't wait to say next match there. Karela United, say yeah.